Alright, we're going to be going through the trophies that I earned in July. Pretty sure I earned a good amount of trophies here in July, although I was gone for a few weeks, or just a week or so, actually. I still did earn trophies while I was gone, so there really isn't really a slowdown point this month, so I like to think that we earned a good amount. But starting on July 1st, we were right into Atom Fall. I was still beating this game. But on July 1st is actually when I did beat it. Escape the quarantine zone with the voice on the telephone. So, right on the 1st of July, I beat the game. I didn't platinum it, but I did beat it. And then a few days later, we went ahead and started working on Detroit Become Human once again. Earned a few trophies that day. I think this is probably me in my second playthrough. Connor found the Deviant in the attic. I really didn't have this trophy. Some of these are kind of shocking that I didn't have. Maybe I didn't get as far into that game as I thought. Oh, wait. I don't know if I had any trophies in Detroit. Did I? I don't know if maybe I didn't have trophies in Detroit Become Human. I might be thinking of a different game, but I don't know. Weird. I don't know what's going on with me there. Earned a few trophies in Elden Ring Night Rain. Attained maximum level. Defeated another um, Night Lord, I think is what it's called. And then, oh yeah, the acquired a new vessel and conducted in a different relic rite for the first time. Then I got one of the harder ones in Quantum of Solace to get, one of the grindier ones, and that's to eliminate 1,000 players across all game modes. So that took quite a while to get. And yet again, if you were wondering how I got this, there's something called PS3 Reborn. If you search that up, it'll kind of give you answers as to how this stuff is obtainable again. You don't gotta mod your PS3 or anything. It is actually insanely simple. The only thing that'll happen to you on PSN profiles is that you'll lose your leaderboard ranking, but as long as you're not like, you know, one of those people buying $2 games to try and get top of the leaderboards, who really cares, right? I got a few more Detroit Become Human trophies. Worked a bit more in God of War. Got a lot of the collectibles got done. Fully explore Vathorgard. Free all the dragons. Explore all the Lake of Nine has to offer. Assist all of the wayward spirits. And killed all of Odin's ravens. That one I was kind of dreading, but we got it done. All of this done in 2 days, not one day, but it was a very productive day. I say 2 days, but it was one session because it went from late of the 4th of July to early 5th of July. Save tank into Detroit Human. Got two more trophies there. Elden Ring Night Rain. I was kind of going back and forth. Acquired a legendary armament for the first time. Completed Augur Raid. Went back to God of War and fully upgraded the Blades of Chaos. Did a bit more Detroit Become Human. And this is when I started the grind for a rematch, which is back on the 7th of July. It has been over a month that this game has been out, and still the platinum is completely unobtainable. Crazy to think that. I don't know when they're going to fix it. I don't know at this point, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it. I want to keep on playing this game, and I'm having fun with it, but I really do want to make progress towards the trophies. And with so many of them being bugged, it's kind of hard for me to be encouraged. But we did earn a good amount of trophies here in my first session of playing the game. Yeah, as you can see, we're earning even more. Win MVP first time, win your first match, win a match without conceding any goals. Then just did a small amount of Detroit Become Human the next morning. Did a shit ton more of rematch. Played a bit of Balatro, just kind of an on and off game for me. Got to play a flush with 5 wildcards. That was actually pretty fun and easy to do, honestly. I don't know why I hadn't gotten it before. Grinded a bit more Detroit Become Human. Did another rematch trophy, winning 3 matches in a row, which I think I had already done at that point, but yet again, it was a buggy trophy. A bit more Balatro. Thin you deck down to 20 or fewer cards. I don't know why it's thin you deck down, and not thin your deck down, but alright. That was a pretty hard trophy, I will say. Another trophy for a rematch, scored a goal off to the woodwork. Got big hands under Balatro, and that's have 80 or more cards in your deck. Another one that was pretty damn difficult, I'm not going to lie. Collect 15 items in rematch, that was really easy. And then I started working on FBC Firebreak. I have a feeling, I don't think the game's shut down yet, but I do think this game will inevitably shut down. So I wanted to work on it. I wanted to work on it ASAP. I didn't want this to be a Concord situation where, a multiplayer game comes out that I really want to get, and I just don't have the time to finish it before it gets shut down. So I was just like, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to go straight for it and see if I can earn the trophies quickly. And yeah, I was doing pretty good. As you can see, my first session here, complete a manual fix without mistakes, revive a crewmate, extinguish a fire, repair a machine, and charge an electrical device in a single job, become downed while showering, neutralize 10 flying enemies in a single job, complete any job with the splash kit equipped, complete any job on normal, complete any job, increase your rank. These are very, very simple trophies. And I earned all of them here most of them here at least, within like a 30-minute to an hour window. And it wasn't until here that I came back to it and I got it done. I will say I did this solo. I didn't do it with a group of people. Trophy list really isn't that bad. You can definitely do it by yourself. Even some of the hardest trophies in the game, I would genuinely say, are easier done solo than with people. By the end of it, for me, I was struggling, and then I did the trophy myself, and I did not struggle at all. I even kicked anyone who was willing to join, because I was not having it. They were all almost getting killed. Hit 10 enemies with a single attack, successfully recover a research sample. So that is what I earned there. Then we went to 007 Quantum Solace, and this is where I earned the grindiest of the trophies. The hardest one by far, earn over 100,000 in credits, which also unlocks you everything else here. At that point, you will have played 100 online matches because of that. And then getting 100,000 credits allows you to buy everything in the game that you need to. So at that point, I earned every multiplayer trophy I needed to in Quantum of Solace, which does mean that the platinum is lined up to be obtained. So I'm just waiting until when I go to it. Went back to Firebreak a bit more, deploy an altered augment, complete any job with the fix kit equipped, and complete any job without firing a gun. Strangely not that bad. If you just use the fix kit, is what I think I used. Yeah, they both popped at the same time. Fix kit has a melee weapon, so you can just use that instead. As goalkeeper, perform 100 saves. I went back to rematch. Got just a bunch of trophies there. FBC Firebreak, complete any job with the jump kit equipped. So yeah, we're almost 2 weeks into the month, and no platinum has been obtained, but a lot of trophies have been obtained. Just some more Firebreak grind, just doing a bunch of more stuff here. Really nothing too bad. A bit more Detroit Become Human. Complete any Corruption level 3 job on Extreme, and complete any job on Extreme. Delivered 30 assists under rematch, and then here is where I started GoldenEye 007. Got a lot of trophies in my first session. Only played for a few hours, but we got a ton done. A ton done. Did really, really good, and yeah, made very, very good progress on this game. Then, just a bunch more grind on FBC Firebreak, maximum level with Crisis Crit, deploy 3 different augments with your crew in a single job on hard or higher, kill 10 enemies with your feet off the ground in a single job. That one was actually pretty damn easy. 100 sprays, I mean, you can get that done in like a minute. You just spray like crazy and you just spam it. Complete 10 jobs with full evacuation, so nobody getting, not nobody getting downed, but nobody not being in the elevator. Reach max level with 2 crisis kits. Equip a research perk into every slot of any crisis kit. Become downed from your own gnome. Kill 500 enemies at long range. Revive a crewmate as last player standing with no crew lives remaining. But this was pretty hard. I really, really had to force this. The problem is that you basically get a minute from when you have no crew lives to getting a crew life back. You have around a minute. So in that minute-long window, you have to be the last guy standing. So there has to be someone downed. And if you have more than 2 people, someone also has to be fully dead. And then you also, so you have to get them down to that minute-long window while not getting downed yourself. And then you got to go revive them before that minute ends. And if it ends, then you got to lose another life. It is terrible. Use the boombox to taunt 10 enemies at once. Impactor to charge 100 electrical devices. Complete any corruption level 3 job on hard or higher without no one being downed. Now, this is the one that I thought would be really, really hard. And I tried doing it on extreme at first, not really realizing you could do it on hard. So I really struggled on extreme. Played it on hard by myself and had no problem. I did it in one try after that. Revive 50 crewmates. Reach max level with all 3 crisis kits. Use the wrench to repair 100 machines. And just like that, I had the platinum. 12.4% platinum. It's not super rare, but it's pretty good. And it's honestly a really fun game. It's a shame that it is as much of a failure as it is. Like, nobody's playing this. But it's a really good time. And I'd say if you own PS Plus Essential, not Essential, PS Plus Extra, it's definitely a game worth trying and going for the platinum. It's not a grindy platinum at all. This game took, I think, like a week or so for me to get, maybe even less. I think it was like 5 days. And it only took like 15, 20 hours. It's really, really not bad. But yeah, heading back into Rematch. Completed a few more things here, just kind of like the offline stuff. Your first workshop, 5 workshops with bronze medals, 5 workshops with gold medals. Played a bit of New World, reached the level character 10. I think at this point, I was on my vacation. Or, like, I was just not, Actually, I may have not been gone at this point. This may have been just before I left. Because I don't think I defeated all 9 Valkyries on my fucking PlayStation Portal. But yeah, played a bit more of Dead by Daylight. I imported my, save, which gave me a few trophies. In a public match. Successfully escaped the hook and escape. That I earned myself, but the prestige characters, that was from my PC save. And then we did a few more of 007 GoldenEye. Achieved 64 melee kills with the KL. This was a gun that you had to really grind to get to. And then I started grinding CSGO. Be the first player to get a kill in an arms race match. Yeah, I bought CSGO on PS3 for like 20 bucks and said, you know what, I want to get the platinum. So yeah, 17th of July, we only have 1 platinum halfway into the month. But yet again, we are not slowing down with the trophies we are earning. And right here, we are just grinding away at CSGO, earned a good bit of trophies in just my first session playing this game. Did not play for super long, but it was a really, really easy game for its trophy list, at least for like 95% of it. Then I did a bit more God of War again, and then I actually went to go do a bit of Far Cry 2. Far Cry 2 was, it's a grindy fucking mess, man. This game is 100 hours or more for the platinum, and that's while boosting. That's just for the multiplayer. So it's pretty fucking brutal. But I got the some of the hardest ones you can get. Win a round as the captain in Uprising. Get high 6p total in one match. Achieve rank 30. This was pretty damn hard. And then there'll be another one later on that was really, really hard. At least it would be normally. But when you get a group together, you're fine. Earned a bunch more of the God of War trophies. And also earned the platinum. So just like that, on the 18th of July, we have 2 platinums in 2 days. And it was God of War for my 50th platinum. Or was it my 60th? Sorry, Marvel Spider-Man was my 50th. This was my 60th platinum. I'm trying to make it so that every 10 platinums, you're gonna see a like Sony published game. So yeah, number 60, God of War. Pretty happy with that. It was a grind, man. It was, but I got through it. Then I went on to grind Detroit Become Human a bit more because I'm looking to get the platinum for that finally. It's taken quite a while to get through. And then I went back to GoldenEye 007, turn all acolytes specific to Black Box. That took, I think, like 6 or 8 people. I think this took a good bit of people, and that's why this was one of the last ones I got. Then I did a bit more Far Cry 2, reached rank 5. You're probably wondering how I reached rank 30 without getting the rank 5 one, but that's because you do a glitch to get to rank 30 because it takes way too long to get to. And then you just reach rank 5 by actually earning it instead of jumping to 30. And then I won a match with 16 players. That's the one that's pretty tough without a group of people. Like, you're not going to find 16 people. You got to get a group together, but getting a group together is not easy. Then I went ahead and started grinding Risk of Rain 2. It was on the PS Plus extra catalog. So I was like, oh my god, fuck yeah, I love this game. I'm going to grind it out. So I started playing a good bit of it. Got a decent amount of trophies in my first go around on it. And then I went to go play Twisted Metal 3. Okay. So this is how I know. So on the 19th of July, I earned some trophies there. And on the 20th of July at 10:22 p.m. I earned some trophies. So I think at this point I was gone. So I think at this point I left for my trip, and then I was gone for like a week because I know that I started playing Twisted Metal 3, and I did play a bit of Risk of Rain 2 while I was there as well. So I was just earning some trophies while I was kind of just away, and I was earning a decent amount still. And yeah, just like that, on the 23rd of July, I actually earned the Platinum for Twisted Metal 3. It was a very easy Platinum, felt like something I could easily do as a goal while I was there. And yeah, it was something I was able to get done, and it really wasn't that bad. I kind of just messed up at some point. I think I like lost my save file of like 45 minutes, so I got set back 45 minutes, but it's not a huge deal. Because after you just beat it once, you kind of just skip to the end every time, and it's really no problem. So yeah, very common platinum, but nonetheless, it was a good time and it was a fun time, and I do want to get all the Twisted Metal platinums. We played a bit more Sackboy. I don't know if I played it actually at all this month. This may have been my first time playing it. I say a bit more Sackboy, but it literally says pushed back the uproar for the first time. So this was the first time I was playing Sackboy. It was because I beat. What game did I beat before this? When I really think on that, it may have been Atomfall, but for some reason, it took this long for me to get to my next game, not till the 25th of July when I beat my last game on the 1st. That definitely makes me wonder what my other game was. When I go back, well, let me see. Am I just being stupid? God of War was a platinum, Detroit Become Human was a platinum, CSGO's a platinum, Firebreak's a platinum. Yeah, I just don't think I played another game to beat. Okay, interesting that I even did that, but alright. Well, I started playing Sackboy, my game to beat, not game to platinum. And then I went to grind a bit more CSGO now that I'm pretty sure I was back at this point. So it was the 23rd of July, 25th. Yeah, so at the 25th, I think I was still gone. But then CSGO, obviously, is when I'm back because I was playing on my PS3. So I was earning a few trophies for that. Kill a zoomed-in enemy sniper with a sniper rifle of your own was a pain in the ass. That sucked. Earned a bunch more trophies for Sackboy just playing through it. Earned a bunch of trophies on Detroit Become Human. I finally finished the game. So it took that long just to finish the game for the first time. And then I started just grinding it again. And by the 28th of July, I beat it already again. Everyone is alive at the end. So I beat my second playthrough a lot faster than I beat my first one. And then I did a bit more Sackboy. Did a bunch more CSGO and earned the platinum for it. My last one was for winning a knife fight. Actually, that trophy was fucking horrible. You basically have to plant the bomb on. Is it called demolition? Don't remember what that mode is called, but you have to go onto like the lakeside or Lakeview map, and then you have to plant a bomb there, and then like the last, or sorry, you don't have to plant the bomb. You have to be You have to let the terrorists plant the bomb, and then you can't defuse it. You gotta let it blow up, but in like the last 5 seconds before it blows up, the terrorists will pull out a knife to try and run away, and then you have to kill them with your own knife, and then that counts. Because when they have a golden knife, it doesn't count. It's really, really stupid. Did a bit more Detroit Become Human, and then started up 007 Legends. Even though GoldenEye wasn't actually fully done yet, we went ahead and started up Legends because we were kind of just waiting on a few things with GoldenEye to set up with a few people. So, like, the defuse planted bomb, which has exactly 7 seconds remaining on its fuse. The only reason I couldn't do this is because you needed, like, 6 to 8 people, so we needed to wait on a few people to show up. So, yeah, we started up Legends, and, yeah, we started that up right on the 30th of July. Worked a bit more on GoldenEye, and I think killing 50 enemies with proximity mines was actually the last trophy I needed to earn in the game. So at that point, the Platinum is also lined up for GoldenEye. And then I did another trophy on Legends, and I think this was the last trophy I earned for Legends in the month. Did a bit more of Detroit Become Human, where Hank killed Connor and Connor killed the Chloe. And yeah, that's actually all I earned for trophies in the month of July. A lot of it was boosting, and I did still earn, I think, 3 platinums this month. I earned CSGO, I earned Twisted Metal 3, I earned God of War, I earned Firebreak, so that's 4 platinums. That's really not bad. Like I said, I wanted to be on a 5 platinum pace, and I'm pretty happy with 4. You know, as long as I'm getting like just, close to 5, I'm happy. And I'm sure I'll have a month there where I have 6 platinums. So at the end of the day, I'm happy with that. And we had a pretty good month nonetheless. If we do go to my trophy, not trophy advisor, but my stats, you can see how many trophies I earned in the month of July. In July of 2025, we earned 239 trophies. In the month prior, we earned 240, so we were 1 trophy short. And if you want a glimpse into the future, so far in August, I've earned 100. It says August 25th, but we're not at 25th. It's currently the 12th of August, so honestly, not too bad. 100 trophies in, about 1/3 in the month. Looking pretty good with pace so far. But yeah, boys, that's going to do it for the video. Hit thumbs up button if you did enjoy. Subscribe for content like this as always. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.